offering is a group of musicians who come together to play chamber music, and we specialize in unusual repertoire because of the combination of musicians that we have. So our membership involves essentially string quartet, piano, and wind quintet. And within that, we mix and match, and we play everything from duets up to octets and beyond.
The musical offering actually refers to a piece by Johann Sebastian Bach, and it was a trio sonata, a piece for, I believe it's violin, cello, and harpsichord. That was one of the first pieces that this group played back in its inception back in 1971. And at that point, they decided to take that on as a name, and it's been with us ever since.
With Berwald in particular, he had a lifelong passion for opera. So there are all kinds of operatic gestures and theatrical gestures built into this that aren't necessarily the tight structure that you might get with a Brahms quartet or something along those lines, but it's much more open-ended and theatrical, and it shifts very quickly from mood to mood and from texture to texture. And within that, I think, if there's an aspect of his personality, it's his passion for opera, just coming out right from the beginning. This is an early piece for him. And it was always there, and eventually he did, in fact, write full operas.
I mean, you don't feel that you have these constraints like it's always been performed this way. Well, we have no idea how it's been performed. But yeah, I just think that you can customize it to how you want to play it.
This is early 19th century. The piece that we're playing was written in 1819, which was at the height of Beethoven and Schubert's powers, and this was the influence. And to be in what feels like someone's large, warm living room, set up sort of to one side with people around in every possible way.
It's nice, actually, because then you can see how much people are really enjoying the music. And I think that maybe they even enjoy it more because they can see so closely what we're doing. They can even hear little notes that maybe they might not hear otherwise. You know, the blend is different when they're sitting so close, I think.
There's not this separation between us, right? You know, often when you're on the stage and there's the edge of the stage and then they're there, but this is more relaxed. They'll have a glass of wine. That's great.
And they'll also be able to see us up close to see what it's really like, to almost feel like they're sitting in the ensemble and being able to participate in that.
So we just premiered our 45th season last weekend. We had our first concert of the season, and after our ASI concert on October 14th, we have 3 more concerts on our regular season, and our focus is on Paris and Parisian composers, French composers even further abroad. And we are thrilled to be putting our focus onto the likes of Debussy, Ravel, Poulenc, Francais, and people like Germaine Taillefer and Louise Farrenc, who are not very often performed in this area or ever, I think. So our continued focus for the rest of the season is on French music, so if you love French repertoire, come and check us out.